It's a development being followed very closely, as you might imagine, by our Hindi service in the world's newsroom. Tom Donkin is there for us now. And Tom, I wonder what they're making of it.
Yeah, John, well, the Hindi service had just come off air not that long ago where they were broadcasting their evening bulletin back into India. So while they're catching their breath, let's just go have a talk to them. And obviously, as you can imagine, this was their top story this evening. And let's talk to my colleague from BBC Hindi, that's Bihar Arya. Now, Divya, this was your top story today in your bulletin. And there's a lot of criticism of investigations and, generally the courts in India. How long do you think this investigation will be going, do you think?
Well, it is hard to say, but there's one thing worthy of noting, that there has been extensive media coverage of the event. Not just international news organizations like the BBC, but the local media has covered it extensively for the past 1 week. And that might have been one of the reasons why this arrest has finally taken place. And the Chief Minister of Bihar, of the state where this incident took place, had a news conference after the teacher was arrested, and he said that, I assure you, those found guilty will be taken to court and punished. So those assurances are coming in, and there is quite a bit of spotlight on this matter, and the tragedy is shocking. So we're hoping that things will not take too long and we will know what led to this tragedy. But a lot of people wrote in on our Facebook page, on the BBC Hindi's Facebook page, saying that they feel that in this particular case, it's just that the teacher is a victim of circumstance, and the problem actually is more with the structure, or is more systemic, and just looking at one teacher is not the solution.
Now, we're saying that Bihar state is also a very poor state, it's very remote, but I know we've had access there. What is an average school like in Bihar state?
That's exactly what these people are pointing out, and my colleague Nitin Srivastava went down to Bihar and he's filed some reports from there, and he visited some such schools, and he ate this midday meal, in fact, and he said that he had his hand on his heart, when he actually ate the meal, because he did not know how good or bad it is going to be. And the reason is because these are cooked every day in earthen pots. There are no proper kitchens in these schools, and the hygiene conditions are fairly low, and therefore it really leaves a lot to be desired in the quality of the meals, but the students are still keen to eat them, because one of the students told him, it's better than the food I get at home, and that is really reflective of the situation.
Divya, thanks very much. And John, I've just been looking at the Twitter comments to this story, and most people overwhelmingly just want to know how and why this happened, but they're just going to have to wait for more details of this investigation to come out. So it's back to you for now.
OK, Tom, thank you very much indeed. Interesting stuff there on the reaction there coming from India about the safety of school meals. Now,